Thanks for having me. I'm an electrical engineer, and I've been working with industrial automation for over 20 years. At the core of my work and the part that I enjoy the most is designing automation systems and programming PLCs and SCADA systems. Now, I work for Iðnaðartækni. That's one of many Icelandic words that seem impossible to pronounce. We specialize in PLC automation and SCADA systems, and we do a lot of projects in building management and swimming pool management. Well, you could say that the site of the Blue Lagoon is kind of a gold mine. The infrastructure around the lagoon is a geothermal power plant producing hot water and electricity for the surrounding communities, and they also deliver cold water. The Blue Lagoon itself is a spa utilizing residual products from the power plant. And there's a hotel, there are restaurants, meeting facilities, and much more. And Iðnaðartækni has been responsible for automation in the Blue Lagoon ever since they started their operations. The Blue Lagoon managers are ambitious about their technical systems, and since we managed to deliver trustworthy solutions and service all along, they continue expanding on our platform. Iðnaðartækni has been working with Iconic software for decades, so we know the product range and we know the company in and out. We consider it a major advantage to use a single SCADA platform in all our projects, because the better you know your toolbox, the more effective you are in your work. And selecting Genesis 64 for the Blue Lagoon upgrade was a natural step, since we've been running Genesis 32 for about 20 years, and our experience from upgrade of smaller sites gave us confidence that migrating the Blue Lagoon system from Gen 32 to Gen 64 was a viable path forward, and that we would end up having a much better management platform on the back end. There's another very important argument for using Iconic software: there's technical support available. When we run into trouble, or if we want to achieve something out of the ordinary, we contact the support team and we get a quick and thorough response from actual live people. It doesn't happen everywhere. The support team knows the software very well. You can actually feel their ambition. This gives us extra confidence because we never feel alone in our adventures. So a big shout out to our European support team. We really appreciate your efforts. We converted the old system to the new system. That's what we basically did. But we, of course, we channeled this through different modifications. Like the old graphic displays, they all had templates. So we had a kind of a quasi-unified look. And for the new system, we set up a new main display with an embedded display in it. And then we took the old displays, converted them to Gen 64 with ConvertWorks. We stripped out the templates. We changed the dimensions for the remaining contents to match the new embedded display. And then we renamed the new displays using a kind of a unified naming convention, so it's much easier to browse and maintain. And we actually made quite substantial changes to the graphics, so that like colors and elements are meaningful and they have the same meaning throughout the system. Then was the alarm database. This was also converted and imported to Gen 64. And at the same time, we changed the area structure and naming conventions. And there's one thing that I'm very excited about, is that we added a field that now shows technicians which control cabinet is reporting alarms. And this helps a lot with troubleshooting when you have dozens of cabinets. We use global aliasing even more extensively than we did before, and we do it in a more unified manner. And this enables a very efficient deployment of trend displays and pop-ups and more, where you have the same basic layout, the same basic foundation, and then you're just populating the display with aliases. And throughout this whole upgrade process, we were using a lot of exports and imports between Gen 32 and Gen 64. So we did also a lot of exporting from Gen 64 through the Workbench export to Excel, and then we utilized the power of Excel to edit and replace certain data. And then we also had some more complicated changes where we used, for example, we used Notepad++ with regular expressions. It is very nice also to have the basics of the graphic displays, the GTFX files, is now based on XML. So you can actually edit a text file. That's a definition of the display file. Well, we see definitely from our experience that the Genesis 64 there's no sunset for Iconics. On the contrary, Iconics is really gearing for the future with the latest software, and judging by the support available, Iconics is really helping customers. They really want customers to succeed with the new systems. If there's a system integrator or if there's a company that has solid Genesis 32 competence in-house, they should know that this competence is very applicable in Genesis 64. You have a much more powerful platform, and you can achieve more, and you will be more productive using Genesis 64.